Hello, and welcome to the presentation of the study titled Data.com or LinkedIn App for Business-to-Business Social Selling on Salesforce. The study has been prepared by Execus Independent Research and was finalized on May 2013. Let me first introduce myself. I'm Jordi Gili, Managing Director Spain and Social Selling Practice Leader at the firm. I'm also author of the book Sell with LinkedIn, which is available on Amazon.com. Execus is a leading consulting firm on strategy, selection of systems, implementation and training on social media for business to business on a pan-European and Latin America basis. Other practices of the firm include interim management, consulting within finance, IT, HR, sales, and operations. Let's start with a brief summary of the presentation. We'll start with a disclaimer and notes on the study, then the introduction, then the study itself, starting with relevance of information, user experience and integration, accuracy of information, geographical reach, and pricing. Finally, the results and conclusions, and some contact details for Execus. This study has been designed to help salesforce.com users that are willing to enter a social selling initiative and are deciding on the right tool to support this initiative. It has been finalized on May 2013. The study has been prepared by professionals at our firm. The sources have been LinkedIn, data.com, salesforce.com, except where noted. The purpose of the study is not to reach a final recommendation because everybody's needs and every business needs may be different to another, but to provide elements of judgment and to contribute to further discussion on this topic. Data.com, salesforce.com, and linkedin.com are copyrighted trademarks of their respective corporations and have not in any way been involved in the preparation of this study. This is an independent study. Let's start with an introduction to this study. Data.com and LinkedIn Sales Navigator are today the two most relevant options that any corporation should be looking into when deciding the piece of software to support their social sales activity in order to gain intelligence, ensure updated, consistent, and accurate data on Salesforce, and proactively generate leads for the company. First, we got data.com, which is today the leading account and content data provider right inside the Sales Cloud. Professionals use it to clean lead profiles, market via real-time updates, and gather selling and account intelligence with the updated complete contact profiles. All that done within Salesforce itself. But what is it in reality? Data.com is actually data from Dun& Bradstreet, the leading provider of company information, altogether merged with information from Jigsaw.com, owned by Salesforce.com, with data also from the limited contact records on the Salesforce.com communities. We'll get back to that later. On the other hand, we have LinkedIn's Sales Navigator, which is the social network's connector for Salesforce. It offers access to data from the 225 million users, for the site. As of today, the information that it provides is limited, and the integration is limited to the visualization of your LinkedIn account network within the CRM. This add-on is quite new and it's gaining relevance within the CRM community. In order to provide elements of judgment for comparison, this study analyzes both options from 5 different views: relevance of the information, user experience and integration, accuracy of information, geographical reach, and pricing. The study provides visual interpretation of the results that are presented for illustrative purposes only in the format of a thumbs up OK sign when the option meets the requirements, and a hold on wait hand sign when the requirements are not clearly met. Let's go to the research itself. The 5 elements that are used to compare both options are the ones listed here and that we've discussed before. Let's go into the relevance of information. The relevance of each app is measured on two dimensions: the number of records in the database and significance of the information to a business. In terms of number of records in a database, we have found that the number of records has a 10-to-1 ratio favorable to LinkedIn, and it's growing since LinkedIn is adding one new member every 2 seconds, according to LinkedIn.com. As an example, we take the US and UK markets. As of May 2013, Data.com offers access to exactly 15 million records of professionals in the US. A search of professionals in the US on LinkedIn shows 73 million results. That is a 1-to-5 ratio in Data.com's strongest market, and it's favorable to LinkedIn. On the same date, our research on Data.com for the UK market shows exactly 863,000 records, while on LinkedIn the results go up to close to 11 million records. That is a 1-to-12 ratio favorable to LinkedIn. The significance of the information to a given business strives in the size of the organizations covered. Whilst Data.com mostly covers large organizations, on LinkedIn you can find from a freelancer to a Fortune 100 CEO. The depth of the information on every app may be very relevant to target specific sectors of your business. Therefore, our evaluation is a wait hold on sign for Data.com and a OK sign for LinkedIn. Item number 2 is the user experience and integration. LinkedIn today just presents some contact information done by integrating a visual force page into a contact form or a company form, while Data.com offers really more value. Data cleansing and importing from Data.com into Salesforce is quite direct, and that can be done within Data.com. All that within just one click of a mouse. Current LinkedIn's policy is to make information available to Salesforce, but not making it exportable. The claim is to respect privacy of users. This is clearly an advantage to Data.com for its users. On a side note, at Execus we ask, why not make your contacts available to import on Salesforce from LinkedIn if they are already exportable from a LinkedIn page with the option to export LinkedIn connections into a CSV file? We make it so difficult for the user to export into CSV and then import it into Salesforce. That's why we give us OK sign to Data.com and a wait hold on to LinkedIn. Item number 3, it's the accuracy of the information. One of the main concerns of static database users is the accuracy, consistent, and how fresh the information it is. Freshness of information at Data.com is relevant since it is updated manually. We analyzed a selection of markets to confirm the point. For instance, research in the UK market shows that the total 863,000 records that we mentioned, only 22,000 records, or 2.6% of the information, had been updated within the previous month. In our view, that is a good figure, because it's quite above a monthly job rotation of 1.1%, according to UK's Office for National Statistics. DNB ensures the quality of its data with a process called the done's right quality process, copyrighted. LinkedIn's approach to always serve fresh information from its database to Salesforce at every transaction ensures the accuracy of the data. On the other hand, a number of members are not keeping their records updated, and some may even, let's say, not be very accurate or reliable on the information that they post. But we understand that this effect is very limited. On top of that, a number of members use their personal data information like telephone, email, contact information, and that is a really valuable information and rarely changes. Therefore, our evaluation on accuracy of information on salesforce.com is an OK sign, and on LinkedIn it's also an OK sign. Item number 4 is geographical reach. As of today, data.com offers access to exactly the following countries: Australia, Brazil, Canada, USA, India, Ireland, New Zealand, UK, Singapore, and South Africa. The rest of the geographies are not currently available. LinkedIn, on the other hand, offers access to virtually all countries in the globe. The, the selection of one tool versus the other may hinder the company's ability to reach relevant geographies like Germany, France, Russia, Japan, Mexico, Spain, and therefore our evaluation is a wait hold on sign for data.com and an OK sign for LinkedIn. On pricing, data.com's prospector is the site's recommended account for business to business selling. Its price is $125 per user per month. The information is available on data.com's site. LinkedIn Sales Plus is the base premium account that permits the interaction with Salesforce. Its price is $49.95 per user per month. Also, the information can be found on LinkedIn's page. On comparison, data.com licenses are 150% more expensive than LinkedIn's. On a side note, data.com recently announced the data.com Connect option, which is not available at this time, but it's claiming that companies can access information for free if they upload data in return, in terms of one record received per record uploaded, in a creative effort to build a community of contributors. But the proposition today is not clear yet. So our evaluation is a wait, hold on sign for data.com and an OK sign for LinkedIn. Finally, the results and conclusions. You can see a comparative table of the results and conclusions. The conclusions may vary depending on the size, reach, target base, and objectives that every organization has when embracing a social selling initiative. In our opinion, every company should review their processes, current tools, and add-ons on Salesforce, systems, strategy, and organization before reaching a conclusion. At Execus, we can help here. In general, though, the results show that for those companies that are targeting US, for instance, well-established multinationals, data.com is a very good option today. Those companies, on the other hand, that are willing to take advantage of global opportunities that may be cost aware and willing to leverage on their already developed professional social networks definitely need to look into the LinkedIn solution for Salesforce. A question for the future also arises: will data.com be able to keep up with the tremendous growth, both in size and in geography, of LinkedIn in order to remain competitive? That's a very interesting question. So no conclusions, no final conclusions. Every business may reach a final conclusion on data.com or LinkedIn. And we are happy to provide the full report, white paper, on our site www.execus.com. And here's my contact information. I will be very happy to address any questions or concerns. So thank you for listening. Goodbye.